Welcome back to Brotato, and with the new no pain, no gain update, there was not only a new character, but also a new weapon, the railgun, and today we'll make use on it on the ranger that additionally scales ranged damage. Now the weapon is no joke because it scales with dodge as well, which is probably the most insane part about it. So you can build up dodge that you then use with the retromation hoodie to convert over into attack speed, and you also give it damage at the same time. It was a tough choice which character I want to go for, but in the end I figured the ranger is probably the best one because we only have ranged weapons, meaning it's a lot easier to find what we are looking for. We also have pierce and we get bonus base damage, so the only thing we really want... Oh my god. The only thing we really want... That was unlucky, is we want to find attack speed, right? Because we get the damage either way. We also want to have percent damage because we get base damage and we multiply that. And as you may notice, I have decided to play on the nightmare mode, which I'm not all too much the biggest fan of, you know, because on Danger 5 I can chill a little bit more and we don't get annoyed by certain events, but also think sometimes, you know, it's fun to just do this and go crazy. So we are playing on the nightmare mode. Bonus attack. Oh, you know what? I'll go for the harvesting. I'm greedy. So we are still looking for the weapons. Place. Perfect. We need one more. Perfect. Quite an expensive weapon. And here we have to make a decision if we want to be a super glass cannon build, which is always super dangerous until you get tardigrades. And even with tardigrades, it's still very dangerous. But glass cannon would mean we don't go for HP at all, because this character either way has less HP scaling. That is the reason why we only have 9 HP. And I think that makes the most sense. But it's also very dangerous. But it also means we don't need armor. We don't need HP. We don't need anything like that. I don't know what else is there. Let's go for harvesting yet again. We'll go for attack speed because we have to kill the enemies ASAP. We hope for one more weapon. Perfect. Healing is also not needed, so we'll just keep on rolling. Trees is beautiful. Experience is also good, because we need to build up range and dodge and attack speed and percent damage and luck and harvesting. Is that it? I think that's it. So this weapon charges up over the course of the wave, like we get the bonus damage, right? But that also changes the projectile's colors, which is like the coolest thing about this. Very strong enemy... yeah, never mind, not a very strong enemy. Dude, we are just demolishing everything. The only thing we need is bonus attack speed. The moment we have bonus attack speed, everyone will die with our high damage, but I need to get used to the first moments of the wave of just running away, right? Let's roll. I mean, are you just gifting me this win? Like, what is going on? So this one is 13 damage plus 3 base damage. This one is 19 damage plus 4 base damage. Also the crit multiplier goes up, which is nice. You may notice the range damage hasn't changed at all, but the dodge has changed. However, if we go a bit higher, now the range damage will change, right? So it's still worth it to go for it. It's just that the dodge is a lot more beneficial to the character. And not only are we... You had to buff up that guy, right, and give him bonus movement speed. That was just necessary in that moment. But yeah, not only do we get dodge out of it, which is survivability, and the moment we have tardigrades, this is where it matters the most. As in, if you don't have tardigrades, sure, the one hit that would kill you may not happen because you have like the dodge. But once you have a tardigrade, it is pretty much guaranteed that you'll dodge at least one hit, right? Because you have to take 2 hits, it's a 60% chance to dodge. So, if you take 2 hits, you really expect that you dodge one of them. It's at least quite a high chance, I think 96%, or something like that. Bonus HP, yeah, that's what we need. Let's roll or percent damage? Let's roll. Speed is very good. Dodge is beautiful, that's what we are talking about. Okay. Look, the reason I play this character is that we only have ranged weapons in the shop, so that makes it very simple to find what you need, but I didn't expect that we get this many on wave 6. Like, again, it's an expensive weapon, right? So compared to some other weapons where you just roll and you find a ton of them and instantly buy them, this one here is a lot harder to do because you run out of money. But so far for us, this has been super duper easy. And these dudes are quite critical. They do their circle faster than the thicker guys that usually spawn. You know, the ones that are wider. Dude, I have to be so cautious because I still die to one hit. Okay, all is good. Yeah, what we need is attack speed. Range, attack speed. Range, I totally forgot about that, but with range you kill the enemies from so far away, they can't even get close to you to cast their stuff. Yes, I need that. Okay, attack speed, we need that. Crit is also not bad, but definitely not the best one. Slow the enemies down so they don't get to you as fast. I don't think one range damage is worth it. That is a lot of money. Dude, I love this shop. Okay, so we'll have our first purple sniper gun. Now, I have to be alert the entire run long. You know, there's a lot going on, a lot of enemies, a lot of bonus things happening. So sometimes I will just have to shut up and focus on the game. Because believe it or not, talking is actually very distracting. Like, not only the fact of talking, but also when I talk, then I look around for things that I can talk about, that I want to mention. And that also distracts me. Instead of focusing on the enemies, I'm focusing on interesting things. Okay. So far, so good, though. This has been insanely easy, right? I mean, to be fair, it is the start of the entire thing where it is the easiest. And I made sure we have 2 horde waves in here because that is more money, and more money is fun. But it would have been a lot easier to deal with an elite, right? At least when you're used to them, it is a lot easier. More attack speed. Okay, but this feels now illegal. Holy moly. Okay, we need that. That is also good. Very expensive. Now, if we don't find economy items soon, we have a problem. And the main thing I dislike about Nightmare Mode is nothing that is the fault of Nightmare Mode. Whenever something is harder, like also when you play a weaker character, you have to invest more into stats, right? Range damage, armor, HP, those things. That also means you can't go for fun stats like luck and economy items as well. I mean, if I come across an amazing economy item, I probably still want to buy it because it's fun. But you have to limit it as much as possible to make sure you're strong enough or you die in one hit, right? And this is where it gets a bit problematic for me because I see so many amazing things that sound like fun, but I can't do them because we are doing a tough run. And that's just not enjoyable for me. I mean, are we just killing everything or are we just killing everything? Oh my god, we even got a crate. 8% damage, perfect. Losing a little bit of range is not great. Let's go for harvesting, that's also experience. So we go for you, we go for you. That was all of my money. Thank you. No way. Please curse something. If not, we have to decide if we really want to buy them. This dude is the upgraded version, right? What is wrong with these? What is wrong with these arrows? Oh no, they're drunk. Oh no, only one of us can be drunk. Careful, I'm not drunk. Oh god. Okay. Quick reminder, I die in one hit. You know. Now the good thing is, the longer the wave goes on, the stronger we are, which also means we start one-shotting even the tougher enemies that consume a lot of bullets. The issue is, I have to focus on the enemy projectiles, the flying projectiles. These whistle guys, do I care? Yes, I care. I want the money. Dude, I can't blink. I can't blink. I blinked. I shouldn't have blinked. Oh god, this is a nightmare. Okay. But now imagine I invested less on attack speed and also how much money we just lost. Imagine I invested less in attack speed, how bad this would have been. I don't think I care about this guy. But it's such little money, I can take it. We definitely don't care about you. We'll take the 3 range damage. You got cursed, that is beautiful. I don't care about this enough that I wanna take it. Actually, I should do it. It is a lot. This is okay, but not really. That is amazing. We'll take that. And you know what? If you get cursed, I'll buy you. Wait, do I buy it regardless? Minus armor is totally fine because we get one shot either way. Range is the stat that I need. Attack speed is the stat that I need. And those are the 2 stats that it gives. Yeah, I should do that. No, wait, that's insane. Okay, here's the issue. Common items, they quickly go up in cost so much that they cost way more than the counterparts on, for example, the legendary tier, right? So you end up paying way more for the same amount of stats. And that's where it's not worth it. So, do I still want to buy it though? I think I need the attack speed mostly and the range. Like, once we have enough attack speed, that is the moment where we want to have more range. How do I deal with the horde wave? I don't know. I didn't want to take the bullet that gives us +1 pierce, because we already have 1 pierce, and it takes down the pierce damage from 50% to -70%, so 30%, which is really bad. You're nice help, I'll take that. Useless. Crit is probably good, but what we need is attack speed. Perfect. Yeah, I'll take it, it's fine. Even more crit, sure, multiply the bonus damage that we get, even more attack speed. I would love to take this. Yeah, this is not a perfect moment that I'm talking about. We just can't afford to lose attack speed and crit, even though this is so much bonus experience. You know what, I'll do it. Oh my god, yes. I can't say no to it, and it is such an insane item, but our... What is happening? I'm getting all of these cursed ones. And the main issue is that losing just a tiny bit of stats, yes, we only lost a little bit of attack speed and crit, can often be enough that you just can't do the entire thing, because it's just like a little bit of an enemy staying alive, and then all of your weapons have to fire at him because it's the closest, and then the other enemies get in. Now, luckily, our cat is with us, and in a moment I'll have to focus. There are 2 strong enemies here. Number 1, the floaty guy. When he dies, he spawns a bunch of balls. And the dasher, the goblin shark that is walking in. So what I have to do is, I will do my jiggle strategy here, but I have to focus, so I'll shut up. And this is insanely painful that we are missing so much money, but as I said, this was just a requirement to even survive the wave. You may have noticed how close it was, and we could have also easily died there. Like, I'm not saying we had like an easy time to win if we just do the right things, nope. If the wrong enemies would have spawned cursed or approached us from the wrong direction or too early, for example, before we scaled up our damage, then we would have just lost the game, right there. Okay, I still have to be careful, like our damage will explode in the next few rounds, but what we need is the loot worm that collects all of the material for me, so that is one of my highest priority. I also want to have a little bit more dodge to make sure when we get hit, we have a decent chance to not die. Though, realistically speaking, even at 60% dodge, you're not that likely to always dodge. Right? Like once maybe, yes, but not once on every single wave. So what we need is attack speed, we need damage, mostly attack speed though, range that the enemies don't even get close enough, half the money is still left over, you know what, I'll take that. Let's roll. Dodge, okay, sure. We have 30% dodge, attack speed, as I said, most important, attack speed, beautiful. Okay. No, I can dig that, that is, ooh. Makes us weaker, but I'll take it. I'll also take you out of the way. We can curse something, so I will try to curse this. Now, this is something I could also consider. You know what? Sure. Now, if it doesn't get cursed, I'll not take it, because -50 range is just too painful. Like, yes, it would be helpful in general, but if I then get dashed on or shot at by the enemies because of that, that would be horrible. What am I doing? Why am I in the middle of the wave? I should be in the corner. But not in the corner. I should be close to the corner, like here. Good. The reason is that if you go too much into the corner, you have no way of properly dodging bullets, but also dashers. And I don't even want to walk around, because they can easily lead to mistakes. And right now, all of the material is being gathered right in front of me, so I can collect that. However, there's also a little bit of material far away, and that's why I said, what am I doing? Because I want to have an easy time to collect it, so splitting it up across the stage is not the way to go. There's a big boy on the stage. Over there. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my god, we got most of the money on a wave where we couldn't see something. You got cursed. You didn't get cursed. I'll take you out of the way. We have another railgun. Beautiful. We have a little bit of luck. I'll take that. That was my money. Next horde wave, same issue as the last time, but this time we have so much more attack speed, I think we will generally be fine. Like, I don't have to do anything. I'll just chill here, we kill all of the enemies, our cat is walking away from me, which is not perfect because the material is created far away. And the moment there's too much material on the stage, the material accumulates and then grows. Like, instead of saying we drop down a new piece of material, it just puts it into the existing one, but because our cat messed up where our material is, that's a bit annoying. Okay, so far so good. Our damage is still scaling. I don't even think there's a single enemy on this wave that can take us down right now. Like, at one point, our base damage is also so high that even the pierce damage is enough to kill the enemies, and that's what I'm waiting for. So the last 5 seconds, I will cowabunga in. Let's just pretend I had my hand on the keyboard. You know, I thought I was completely safe. I almost died. We'll take the bone dice. Do we care about this? This is so much bonus range. You know what? I'll do that. I have no more money. We could curse you. I could curse you. Well, let's see if this works out. This is an arrow wave, so I was told if you don't move, you don't get hit by them. That dude almost got me. Okay. Dashers are a problem. Not just dashers, but slashers that slash the ground. I can't believe it, but I still need more range. It's just not enough range. Now, there are no more horde waves, so I don't have to be concerned with that. And we are building up a ridiculous amount of damage, so I'm also not concerned with that. But there's a little bit too much going on for me to talk. I need the loot worm so badly. Like, if we would have the loot worm, I wouldn't move around at all because he would just collect all of the material. But I need the material because every wave that passes, material loses in value. It's inflation. In other words, if I don't get it, then I will become weaker exponentially. Oh my god, there's so much on the stage. Please give me the loot worm. We don't need you. I'll take the luck. You didn't get cursed, but it's still worth it, I would say. You also didn't get cursed. We have the second one here. That is insane. I will go for the pierce damage. I hate it because it's only minus 55. What? Minus 4. Oh my god, they gain pierce damage automatically. That's insane. Bonus money, bonus damage. I'll take it. We need some damage. Now keep in mind, we build up the damage automatically. Holy moly. Yes. That is so much damage. Okay, I just have to win this. Do I have to go into the corner? Oh god, I didn't see that guy. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Here are hatching guys. Like, they hatch in their houses. We have to kill that, or otherwise we get bombarded by projectiles and I can't survive that. Yeah, talking about projectiles, but now imagine the big dude was also running around that constantly shoots. And then multiples of them. Oh god! I don't even see the walruses is the issue, you know? Okay, I'm looking at our cat. He's cursed. Wait, we actually killed him. That's insane. I can't blink. Oh my god. Okay. A lot of this has now to do with RNG. Because I have to hope that there's just no dasher incoming. And the issue with the dasher... He almost hatched. Did you see that? But the issue with the dashers is they don't always dash on you. They dash next to you. So what happens sometimes is you dodge them because you see the dash. And then they hit you because of that. Because you walked into them. Bonus luck. You actually... Oh, wow. That is insane. The entire sequence there was insane. Let's take you. We'll lock this. Oh my god. How do we actually deal with wave 20? I just realized that. But there will be the hatch guys. You know, they go into their house. And hatch eventually. And the bosses that I have to take care of. I don't think... Oh my god, they're also the hatch guys. And they are so tanky. Okay, the good news is we have the tardigrade. And taking a tardigrade hit actually doesn't count as a hit. So we don't reset the damage on our weapons, which is beautiful. The bad news is... Okay, well, that was an easy kill. You know what? I don't think they are a problem. Even curse, we can kill them fast. Okay. Good. Just stay in the center. Where's my loot worm? Nice dodge, by the way. Nice dodge, by the way. How much are we dodging? I need to make sure I get the money this time. Like, I can't keep falling behind. But do you see the loop of falling behind? I still don't have all of the money, but this is acceptable. Nice, but we need more range. Attack speed is okay. We have enough attack speed that I don't need to take this. This is insane. How are you doing? So... Nice dodge, mate. Man, I love that. The game understands me. Man, I love that. The game understands me. I hate every single thing about this. But every single thing. You get one chance. Exactly one chance. That's... Oh my god. And that's it. I wanna curse this. That's why I locked this. But... Wooza. There's the boss. Now we don't have to rush the boss, but the boss will be very annoying very soon, so I wanna rush the boss. Yep, this is the annoying attack, and now imagine the entire stage is full of enemies. How annoying this would have been with those quadruple strikes he does. Okay. We are doing good. I think there is no enemy that is a threat to me. Like even the walrus, did you see that? That was cursed, and we just destroyed that. I can let the guy hatch, I believe. Now, this would backfire a lot if he eats up my tardigrade, but I think we will just kill him. Yeah, there we go. And that has a big chance for bonus money. Man, there are just too many bullets for my taste. I hate the walrus, by the way. Huge. This weapon is insane. I just need one more tardigrade to feel safe. The reason is, there's often a way of moving into the enemies that is the most optimal for the maximum damage output. And, I mean, that just happened, yeah. And then, if you lose your tardigrade, because it's also more risky, you still have a second tardigrade. I'll take that, but we don't need it. Bonus damage is probably the best one, because it's so low. Yep, that was your one chance, I'm sorry. Pierce damage, beautiful. Cyberball is not horrible, but I don't like it. Railgun. Okay, combine. 77% dodge scaling, by the way. 259 damage. This has 150. You know what? Banish. So we just gained a ginormous amount of luck, which is nice for crates. It's just a little bit too late to start farming crates like stupid. But yeah, 2 tardigrades should mean we are safe. Can I stay here and not get hit by the arrows? I think yes. Now, this is still the moment where I really wish we had a loot worm, by the way. Why are there so many enemies? Okay. We didn't lose a tardigrade. That's important. Where's the crate guy? Is he dead? I think he's dead. Dude, why do I feel like I have no range? Is it an attack speed issue? I think it's an attack speed issue, actually. Like, one big issue that we have is we are a gigascaler, right? Why did I just walk into that? I didn't see that. But we are a gigascaler. As in, we scale our base damage, we scale our percent damage over the course of the wave, but that also means, in the beginning of the wave, we are ridiculously weak, and that's not good. Burn, sure. Recycle. I'll take it out of the way. Bonus attack speed. Void Pearl. Before I Void Pearl something, let's first roll and see what we find in the shop. You're good. Rolls is okay. This is not bad, because I need damage, right? So I'll take it. This is also damage. Sure. Another bunny. But no way we found you. But no way. You know what? We curse the fishhook. So it didn't even have an impact, except I couldn't buy this because I bought the pearl. But we have a 40% fishhook now for endless. Wooza. This is the most annoying one. Oh god. I can deal with the dasher, but this guy spawns so many projectiles, it's an issue. Alter Schwede. Like, we had a double dodge there, that was quite lucky. Okay. So he will start dashing. Ole. Ole. And that was it. So this is where the wave really kicks in. I think this was confirmed to be a bug at one point. That when you kill the bosses too fast, an absurd amount of enemies start spawning. And this is not what we are good at. What was the guy that just appeared there? Did you see that dude? The armored guy? This one? Why was he so powerful? It was pretty much impossible to kill him. Okay, we just one-shot that dude. I need the loot worm. Do we just take the retromation hoodie for the attack speed to get that instantly? I think I need to do that. Like, the issue is we are facing elites after this, and bosses are easy for me because I'm used to their patterns. Like, if you think about it, right? Bosses are pretty much the enemies, the major enemies that you fight the most in the entire game. While elites, you may not see them for 3 games in a row because they just didn't end up spawning. Okay, with Endless, I think this shifts, right? Because more and more elites spawn, but you just one-shot them, so it doesn't matter. Like, we don't count that. This has attack speed. Speed, dodge, armor, luck. Yeah, that's a banish if I've ever seen one. You're beautiful. I love you. Buddy, you're my best friend. Bonus crit. Bonus dodge. Holy moly. Now what we need to do is find economy items. And we need to curse a bunch of these shotguns. You're banished. Do we still need Pierce? Yeah, we still need Pierce. Just a little bit, but we need it. Bonus luck is not bad, but we lose a little bit of range damage. We will build up luck either way. Oh, let's hope the railgun gets cursed. At this point, I don't want to buy more railguns. We will just look for them cursed and then we upgrade them, right? Otherwise, I just waste money on getting the upgrades that I could have just not spent and spent on something else. Now, the downside is this also means we are a little bit weaker. But we have a very good weapon arsenal. One of them is red, that wasn't necessary, but at that point we didn't have the cursed one yet, so I needed it. That was an instant one-shot, let's go. Oh god. Nullified, no. Wait. The endless waves are back. Do you see that? Ugh, look at how full this is. But I know now what caused this. I had a mod installed that always gives me Horde Wave, Elite. Like, you know how you can just reset the game to get whatever you want, but the last one is always an Elite, and I always go for double Horde Waves. So instead of having to reset in the beginning for 5 to 20 times, sometimes it gets really unlucky. I had a mod for that to make it a little bit faster, but nice. That mod caused the issue. Tyler, Skylar, we don't need that. Let's roll. Let's roll. I'll take the... Never mind. We don't need the attack speed. Yeah. But just how often does this happen, right? 108%, you absolute beast. I don't care, because if it's a low curse level, we are stuck with that. And... combine, take, 86%, beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Do I want this? No. Banish, 86%, 108, 82. Are you maxed out? You're maxed out, so we can replace that later on. I usually like to go for 100% plus, just as a personal thing, like that's not... You need to do that, though. There is one reason why I like to do it. If, let's say, for example, a weapon says you get +1 material. If you're above 100% in that stat, instead of +2 material, you get +3. So, this is why it's sometimes useful to do that. But it's not always needed. A good example are the ghost weapons that give you bonus stats every 12 kills on red. But you can, like on red cursed, you will get a plus, like on 7 kills. Then on 6, that is the most common one. 7 is pretty much a low roll. And +5, not +5, but 5 kills give 1 stat is the high roll. Now if you math this out, if you have 35 kills, then the 7 gives you only 5% bonus stats, while the 5 gives you 7% bonus stats. And that is quite a big difference, right? What is above the level? Okay, sure, I'll take that. I'll take that. I like this. I like it cursed more, but I'll take it. I will actually banish you. I will take you out of the way. I don't hate it, so I'll take it. Sure. You didn't get cursed. I will just unlock it. Sure, sure. I didn't really get a lot of money. Do we need that? I'll take it. Now we will lock them again if we come across them. This is bonus damage based on elemental damage. Don't really care. Railgun, we will take that to upgrade you. 86% still. Coupon is huge. You're nice. You're also good. You may have noticed, in the last elite fight, it took a little bit too long to kill them. And as a glass cannon, this is really not something you can afford. I hate these bullets. Are we safe here? I think we are safe here. Unless random bullets hit me. Like, this is the main issue. Holy moly. I didn't have my hand on my keyboard. But this is exactly what I mean. On Nightmare mode, I like the first 0 to 20 wave. Or wave 1 to wave 20. But the moment you go endless, at one point your brain is just shutting off. Because this is the fruit of your labor. You're absurdly strong, everyone dies. So why should I still pay attention to my keyboard, right? And this is the issue. This is what will get me killed by a random hit. Or by these flying bullets, for example. Even just having them on the screen with no chance of hitting me is still distracting my view. And that's why it's so uncomfortable to do this beyond wave 20. Just because it's annoying. Okay, good. Percent damage is beautiful. You actually got cursed. So I have to sell the red one. Are you just instantly cursed? I'll take that. I'll take the bonus damage still. Railgun, I'll give you a chance, but again, I don't like the high level ones. We can't do that. Do I want to do this? You know what? I'll do that if it gets cursed. I also want to curse you. Holy moly, the amount of stats, right? Now the issue is, it can spawn an elite at any moment, and also when other elites spawn. So right now we don't have enough damage to kill the elites fast, meaning if we get +2 elites on the next wave, and the pumpkin triggers, we have 4 elites to deal with. On a glass cannon build. Not that cool, if you think about it. Do we get all of the material? I don't think so, right? Maybe we do, because I know one of them was cursed. Let's check this out, that I know if there's something left over on this stage. 49, 50, 99% chance. Okay, we are safe. So this little worm here, the only thing he'll do is he'll go around and get the trees. Sorry, what just happened? What was that? That was the tanky guy, right? And he was cursed. But the main goal is that we go for as much dodge as possible. Heal is not needed. Recycle, recycle, or luck. I'll go for the luck to also max out the crit. Really? I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, we have no money left, so I can just take whatever we get. Oh my god, you're insane. I mean, we needed cursed. Please, pumpkin. Don't trigger. Okay, all is good. I mean, it's still 2 elites, right? Like, don't underestimate this. But all is fine. I hate these enemies that explode into bullets. We have a little bit of damage, by the way. So what is a comfortable amount of tardigrades? I would say the goal is 10. As in, we don't need 10 to win, right? If we can do it on 1 tardigrade, we can do it on 10 easily, like it's not needed. However, then I can just stand still, and even if these random bullets would hit me, with our high dodge chance, there is no way we'll die. Even in a very bad sequence. I need the black flag, my friend. Please, you need to curse it. I don't want you. I'll take you. Bonus damage. 81%. He didn't even upgrade. No, I want both of these cursed. I'm sorry. I'll take you out of the way. Treasure map is insane. Could have cursed it, but I only want to keep these in here. That our entire curse chance is used for them. Like, because even if it fails now, we have a 40% chance, right? It will go up to 60% chance. Like, each failed item will add 25 base chance to it. Like, 25% base chance. So, 2 items is 50%. 50% of 40% is 20% bonus. Alter Schwede, what is going on? Why is this... Why am I not in the corner? Like, the easy thing about the corner is... You also, like, you always shoot into the same directions most of the times. As in the center, 360 degree is where the enemies can come from, right? So you also split up your weapon shots and the pierces are very likely to be wasted. But here, we always shoot into the same direction. and maybe we are shooting at an enemy walking in, and then a dasher dashes beyond that enemy, and even though we didn't shoot at a dasher yet, he will already get hit because he dashes into our projectiles. Beautiful. Still want this guy. Railgun. Railgun. 66%. We have to be careful because this is an elite wave. I like how I say I have to be careful and then I stand. Who is that guy? Who is that? Oh my god. Who is that bulky? This one here. This fish. It is the home guy. If I destroy his home, he gets mad. Okay, you know what? I actually want him to hatch. Like, that guy is way too insane. I rather want to deal with the monster down there. No, it's these ones. This one. Who do you belong to? What are you? Yeah, look at this. Like, the big guy is so much easier for me than the other ones. Funny enough. So, yeah, we need a few more tardigrades for things going bad. But now I'm concerned because my damage scaling is not enough. And I thought if there's one thing we have a lot of, it's damage. Right? I would love to get that, but I don't know where it is. I didn't see it. We may have killed it. Take it out of the way. We'll take the speed for bonus damage. Tree is beautiful. You're also nice. Tyler, I'm sorry. You get banished. We'll roll. Luck is beautiful. You didn't get cursed. Nothing got cursed. Giant's belt. Okay, hold on. What is our curse chance? It's 60%. I would usually lock this for a chance to cursing, but it's way more important that we curse one of these two items. Like, if only the railgun gets cursed, right, this would be quite sad. Now, it would be nice to have an additional cursed railgun, but bonus dodge is very important. The Giant's belt is ridiculously important, so I don't want to wait for that. Can I just stay here and I'm safe? I don't like this position. I'll go here. Because if I'm in the corner and the projectile spawns next to me, and then an enemy shoots at me, like with the barrage of bullets there, then I'm just gonna get hit and I can't avoid it, right? Wait, this is a joke. What changed? We will be filthy rich. Look at our money. That is so much better. I love you. Don't like you. I hate you. I'll take you. Let's go for the dodge and the attack speed. 75% is completely mental. But like completely. Railgun. 68%. Horrible. Bonus money, I'll take it. You have 1 or 2%. That is beautiful. Bonus range, bonus crit. Nice. You know what we need? We need bounces. Of course. Oh god, Dex, you can't take away your hand from the keyboard. Like, this is a little bit of a problem. If I've played for a while, I really like to just chill my hand, that it hangs down. Like, in front of my desk, that it just dangles there, because that's very relaxing to me, but I can't do that here. Sorry. Do you know who I am? Do you know who my father is? No, I'm gonna tell that my father... What does Malfoy always say? My father's gonna hear about that. That's what he says. Yeah, I messed up. I'm not a Malfoy. I'm sorry. I'll take the cat. Hunting trophy. Finally, money. Beautiful. Beautiful. All of these items, slowly but surely, are out of the way. I could have banished that. Let's go for the attack speed. Let's go for the crit. I have to take it. I hate doing that. Completely. But you have seen how the last wave went, right? We almost lost the game. So if I don't take that right now, the bosses very likely will kill me. How much cursed chance? 70%. I only want to have this one locked and nothing else. I mean, that is amazing. 104%. Okay, the issue is, this is the weakest one, but if I buy this, I think it combines with the highest one. So what we'll do instead is, I will sell the red one here. Perfect. 100% it upgraded. So we only have 2 bad ones in there, but one of them is acceptable. Okay, let's hope we kill them fast. Dodge, nice. We have 75% dodge. Keep that in mind. That is insane. Dude is also dead. Yeah, and that was it. Now the way we'll do it is, I will use the Void Pearl to curse the Giant's Belt, but honestly speaking, you don't even need it. Like, the main use of the Giant's Belt is that the first 5 or 6 hits pretty much almost kill the enemy because your weapons shoot all at once, right? So you make 6 shots at once because you have 6 weapons. So it's not that it actually deals 10% damage, it's 10% times 6, but not 60% because it's always leftover HP. Like, first it's 10%, then 9%, then 8.1%, and so on, you know, 7.2%, la-di-da-di-da, you get it. You also have to consider, you don't need to take the enemy to 0 HP. As in, yes, to kill them, but not with the Giant's Belt. That's what your actual weapon is doing. You know what? I have to take it. I need the money. We need as much money as we can get right now. You had a 70% curse chance, by the way. Like, I just want to point that out. 70%. And it failed. That is mental. That is completely mental. I didn't even know that can happen. 89%. You have a chance to be better than this. I don't want to roll anymore, because if I find something, I can't lock it either way. So we just buy the penguin, get it out of the way. And yeah, I always have to go into the corner. Man, I need bounces so badly. Now, bounces have one big downside. They only deal 50% of your damage, but if you have enough bounces, they go crazy. As in, the main issue of Pierce is, if there's no enemy behind the enemy you're shooting at, then it doesn't matter that you have 100% damage, because you hit nothing. And bounces, you can have 10 bounces per shot. And all of a sudden, your bullets are covering the entire screen, triggering Giant's Belt. And that is the most important part. Are we safe? Safe means I don't even have to pay attention anymore. Nothing can hit me. I could be wrong, but I think yes. I just need a bit more range. I can't take this because of the damage meter mod. It's blocking it. Luck. 45% is good enough. I'll take the range damage, even though that's very expensive. You get banished. Railgun. Still 91%. I'm not happy about that. 104%. Anvil. Finally. 81%. Yeah, that is the one that sucks. You know, this is why I don't curse them. Beautiful. 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 Roll. Beautiful. You get a chance now. Let's just do it. Okay. Are we safe? Shouldn't have asked. Shouldn't have asked. I just shouldn't have asked. But we didn't lose a tardigrade. That is the good news. Now, if we find more tardigrades, I most likely have to lock them in an attempt to cursing them. Because that doubles the value, or even triples the value of them. You know what we need? We need a legendary item that gives us bonus shots. Like every second shot plus 3 projectiles. The moment we have this, we go crazy. But this is why I need to get rid of the red items. That we find that you're fine. You're banished. Recycle. Baby with a beard is an amazing bonus help. I like it. Recycle. Bonus range. Luck. Is there something you want to tell me? Like, is there a problem you're having with me? The audacity to curse nothing in the shop, but the random item is cursed, what I actually want. This is the Dex luck, right? Where you would say, wow, that is lucky, you instantly got a cursed item. No, it's not. Because the game is just rubbing it in. It's saying, oh, the most likely case, no, that didn't happen. Look at this instead. 102%, that is perfect. Oh, God. 109%. Okay, I need one more. We have to replace the 99. And then we are done. We have so much money, I just noticed. Buddy. Bucko. Remember what I just told you? Tardigrade. And if you get cursed, then I waste my curse level. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you for nothing. That's really nice. We are seeing more now, by the way, because we got stuff like the Greek Fire, which increases your vision range by, I think, 75%. Yeah, 75%. And there are some of those light items that do that, which is cool. Which also takes away kind of the point of the entire wave, right? Like, now we have so much vision that it's honestly zero difference. Oh god. These guys just spawned on top of me. Did I see that right? Oh god! Why can you spawn this close? That shouldn't be a thing yet. That should start at wave 40, that they can get closer and closer. And somehow we still have both of the tardigrades, by the way. I think that is the most ridiculous part about this. Dodge, beautiful. We have 75% dodge though, keep that in mind. It is very likely for us to dodge. I'll take the money. Scapegoat is beautiful. Kind of beautiful. I want to find it in the shop and curse it. Torture. My buddy. My best friend. You're finally here. Wait, I could have taken that item. I never take that item, but I just realized there's no downside to it. Beautiful. Look at this attack speed and keep in mind we also get damage. 2100. 2250. That is quite a bit, right? If you think about it. Bam. It's time to bounce over all of the enemies. Will this projectile hit me? No. We should be safe here, but I don't want to gamble on it. So we go here. Perfect. Look at my range, by the way. I'm hitting over the entire stage. Oh, they're going after our poor little dude. Which is a lot more manageable, right? 110%, you're perfect. Are you perfect? No, you're not. Your damage is horrible. Your damage is worse than this one. How is it a perfect curse level if the damage is not perfect? This is perfect. I could also lock both of them, but if this if this works out and this one fails, we made 0 progress. And this way we get 20% each wave. Oh my god, we are powerful. I'm actually a little bit surprised right now, because we were falling behind, right? You remember that? But now we're just in this to win this. And it's not even the baby with a beard dealing a huge amount of damage. It's a nice support, but that's also it. What we are looking for in the Z-Shell is every second shot. Now, technically speaking, we don't have to try hard for that, because there's a high chance we'll never see it again. And yes, this time I take it. But yeah, if I don't take it now, there's a high chance we'll never see it again, because it's a red item. So do I just take every second projectile? Wait! That happens with 86% curse? Did they make it more likely that it happens? That's a horrible curse level. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not super low, but it's not above 100%. I think they changed that. I mean, you know, you don't see me complaining. I'm actually quite happy about that. Yeah, but where is the fishhook? Has anyone... Oh my god. Has anyone seen a fishhook? Just asking for a friend, you know. Money. Curse. So, take a look at this. This is the craziness of projectiles that we have now. So, if you thought before we caught up with the enemy slowly but surely. No, 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 no. Now we really caught up. I can't wait to face the bosses on wave 40. Railgun. 83%. It is a chance for glory. I need you. I have so much money. Glory? It was glory. It has more damage, by the way, than the perfect one. I feel like I can just remove the curse strength. it's not really helping us, right? The problem is, I would take it. It just doesn't belong to this. You know I love my nuclear launcher buddy, right? It's like one of the coolest weapons in the entire game. But we are going for the railgun right now, which means it just doesn't fit in, right? And I like staying with one theme because they are the warriors that build up this entire run and made sure that we get to this point. Listen, buddy, it was a 107%. Do you really think I say no to that? Like, I'm sorry, I have my limits. Look at its damage. It has absurd damage. You didn't... Alter. Today, something is completely wrong with the fishhook. I don't know what it is. These are the leads. These were the leads. Dude, serious question. Has any one of you guys watched Solo Leveling? Which I know is a funky question because it was so popular. But, like, I was on my phone, you know, which is a common thing I do when I go into endless mode. And they popped an article up, which is like Crunchyroll boss talks about the show, and obviously there's nothing stated there, but they are pretty much like, sit tight, we are doing stuff. Yeah, you suck. That's good enough. Sit tight, we are doing stuff, and I'm just thinking the entire time, that thing was so overwhelmingly successful. How is it possible that nothing came out of it? Oh my god, we have none of these. And by the way, we also have none of the gentle alien. We only have 2 of them. So this is where all of our money is. But I don't understand that. It was so absurdly successful. I absolutely loved it. And I thought, with the success it had, where it was so dominating on every single chart, there is no way there'll not be a season 3. Well, it's still not determined. They just keep saying, oh yeah, it will happen. Oh my god. Yeah, we are not doing this. Oh yeah, it will happen, Dex. I mean, okay, they don't talk to me. You know, to the people. It will happen for sure. It's like, do you guys not like money? Isn't it the entire reason why you exist? Am I misunderstanding something? Where's the problem? And I gotta admit, I'm now getting to the point where I really don't feel like playing more. So I would say we just go to wave 40. Okay, we play 1 extra wave for the people that now complained. Be happy about it. But I would say we stop there, because we are heavily outscaling the enemies, right? So if we are now... Stop it. If we are now already dealing with them easily... You know what? If you get cursed, I'll take you. Because that is literally a railgun. But kind of strong. You suck. You suck. Now you show up. At the very end of this entire thing, you decide to show up. And currently this is what it looks like on the stage. We are just one-shotting most of the enemies. Some of them need 2 shots, but keep in mind, we have the starfish, right? So we are multi-shooting with each weapon. So it's not even like we need multiple weapons to kill them. We just need the same weapon to hit the same guy multiple times. We got 12 crates because we replayed the same stage. Explosion size, yes, that's what we need. Oh, wow. The last pearl came in as a high roll. That is insane. But is that it? If I find an hourglass, I will go for it. I don't want to, but I'll do it. You got cursed. Yes. Bag. But we don't need the new items, right? That was just it. Fish hook. Cool. You understand? We found the last 2 fish hooks. In the last 2 waves that we are playing. It could have also not shown up. Just saying. It didn't need to show up because we can't use it at this point. And that was it. Wave 40. So, I didn't even move. We are facing 4 enemies, right? I didn't even move. I think we have definitely reached a point of complete brokenness. And this just gets more and more extreme the further we go. So at this point, I would say... I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.